Welcome back. This is Kilgoth, and we're playing Forge Adventure Mode. I'm going to be ambushed here by whatever this is, so they're just going to walk by. We're in the Green Castle. Last episode, we finished off a Lost Caverns of Ixalan draft. I do have turn 1 Healer's Hawk. I'll keep turn 1 Healer's Hawk. And then turn 2, Elias Ilkor or Amalia. Oh, Crossroads, huh? Amalia. Put it in my graveyard? Yes. You grabbed Essence of the Wild. When creature control enter the battlefield is a copy of it. So they enter as copies of the 6/6. What the hell is this bullshit? Okay, Elias Silcor into Healer's Hawk. Do not put it in my graveyard. I need that for that creature. And then we're gonna go like that. Okay, so we need the Swords of Plowshares for that crazy guy that we saw. All right, now we're gonna play a Johnny's Pridemate. Hopefully get a land out of this. We did get a Plains, so we can play the other Johnny's Playmate. We could have used the Agadeem's Awakening, but we're hoping to hold on to that. And then Soul's Attendant. No, we're going to keep that on top. And then we're going to swing in with everything. Second Gordon Crossroads actually, like, being super good for me. Yeah, so we're going to Swords that. You're so dead. Oh, you have another one of them. Negative 23 there. Like, that was pretty good. Ooh, Sky Shroud Poacher. We like the Sky Shroud Poachers for our elf deck. Before I forget about that, let's go to our elf deck and we'll edit this. And then Sky Shroud Poacher, add to main deck. Okay, I don't know how many of these we actually need. Probably take out Elvis Champion because we can just tutor for the one that we need. Because to be honest, what we do is we get a shit ton of mana and then we use Galadin Brigade. Put that into play. So we don't tutor for this. This we get naturally. And we use all these. Yeah. That seems good. Go back to life game. I don't want to necessarily play elves in... What? Let's try it out, actually. Let's do it. Let's do the elf deck. A lot of land. But okay. Ooh, Elvish Warmaster is going to go in first. Actually, yeah, Elvish War... That's going to go in first. Rogue Elephant. Ooh, give it Trample, okay. Gingerbread Cabin just comes in and gives us a food. And then a Skyshroud Poacher, and then we'll Alpha Strike. And the Poacher is going to start getting in some... So we want Priest of Titania, right? No, the Elvish Archdruid. Yeah, Elvish Archdruid is the same thing as Priest of Titania, just 1 mana more and is a lord. And then just standing out the 4/4 and get you next turn. Actually, I would have just won there if I would have just attacked all in. Yeah. All these mammoth and elephants. Oh, there's more up here. What is this? What is this? Forest giant. If I had 1 mana, this would be great. But mulligan. Okay, we're gonna put back a forest. And keep. Ancient Tomb. What is this? Forest into Elvish Wardmaster. Do giant. So when it comes in, you get a basically untapped. Okay. Green creatures control have trample. That's also a giant. Okay. So you choose not to attack. That seems fine to me. Skyshroud Poacher. And we're gonna start putting in some crazy ass bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. You gain 3 life. Okay. Elvish Archdruid. He's not attacking. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is net positive 1 mana. What? 3 mana? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Priest of Titania. No, Marrow and the Nurturer. But I could have done that the other way around, I think. Can I auto yield these? There we go. So Coat of Arms just goes crazy at the elf deck. Boom. Craw Giant. And some Primeval Titan. Prime time. This card is really good because if you can flicker it, it grabs 2 lands. Sure, it puts them in the battlefield tapped, but it's any 2 lands, so you can grab a two land combo. And things like Splunking, making them not enter tapped. Yeah, you can do some pretty mean stuff. Is this like a selection of each of the potential green enemies? Oh, I kept without even looking. I did it again. I'm gonna play our. I think these were beta Llanowar Elves. Um. Yeah, Elvish Archdruid first. Timberwolves Banding. Witch Stalker is a 3/3 with hexproof. Okay. And then we can tap for 4. Oh, it costs 2 more. That's what happened last time. Oh, I drew my Lathril. I didn't want to draw my Lathril. We don't want to trigger this. We want that to be down before we... And then we go like this, and then we get a bunch of 1/1s. We can also play the lands from the top. What's on the top? Gingerbread Cabin. We can only play 1 extra land. Okay, Elvis Rick. Sorry, guy. Land from the top, land from the top. I don't have anything I can use all this mana on. Doesn't matter. End it. Put him out of your misery. Swing in for 1,000,000. So I think the new Ratchet. Non-token artifacts are you control put in the graveyard from the battlefield. Convert this. I think our Life deck is more interesting to play because the Elf deck is pretty much just playing itself at this point in time. Master Green Wizard. We can keep this. They start with a Dryad Arbor, huh? Better than a Dryad Arbor. Llanowar Elves. Oh, you got your own Llanowar Elves. Forest. Nothing to do on 3, so I'll just pass. At the beginning of upkeep, you can put a Eldrazi spawn in. Okay. So, Forest. Scratch Shroud Poacher. And then we start tutoring out the bullcrap. Elvish Archdruid. And then we have 2 mana available, which is not enough to do anything with it. Mox Emerald. He played our freaking Max Emerald. Um, we're both just like ramping. Gingerbread cabin. Let's put this on top. Yeah, we don't need it on top. We do this. We're search for an elf. Marwin. And then how much do you only have 2 power out there? Okay. Yeah. Where's your I feel like you should have like a big baddie. Another line of worlds. All this ramp and nothing to do with it. Here's a Titania on the top. Crash Out Poacher. And then we are going to do Elvis Champion. And then where's my other Scratch Out Poacher? So I gave them Forest Walk, so they were just able to just go in and Cactuar. Oh, not that. That's the Cactuar I was thinking of. Path to the Animus. Search for 2 basic land cards from the available tap. Starting with you, each player Planeswalker casts. Okay, so that's not really anything. And then we fought a bunch of these apes, so this is going to be easy peasy. Yeah, five times so far. We'll keep this. Forest, Elvish Warmaster. We want that in before Priestess Titania, so we can have an extra elf for the Priestess Titania. What do we want on top of our library? Oh, we can't. It costs 3. So dumb. All right. Spells can't be countered. That means nothing to me. Okay. Oh, yeah, destroy my Aladdin's ring, huh? All right, so Forest. And then we want to play the Oracle Mildia. Now we can play lands off the top, which is not a land. And then this taps for 5 mana. I mean, I probably should have played this first. Oh, I meant to attack. See what's on the top. Yeah, the Forest Walk is too good. All right. There was some fun stuff there. Can we go in now? Okay. How do we get past the gate? 4 of the 5 lurking enemies within the dungeon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have to actually touch the gate. So he was telling me no. Oh, no, no, no. Would that thing respond? Okay. I wanted the money. But, okay, so let's see. Life gain or elves? I think elves probably could grow larger than Galta before maybe he can get Galta out. Let's try that. I don't know what else he's got going on. He starts with a Mox Emerald. And we're going to mulligan. This is fine, I guess. We're gonna I don't think he's gonna counter our stuff, so we're gonna put that down, keep, and then we'll put the Elvish Mystic in play. This is Mox Emerald at home. Drover the Mighty, so he's gonna be ramping too. Okay, and then we Elvish Arc Druid into these War Masters. Okay. War Master. This is scary, but I'm gonna see about overcoming that. Okay, this taps for 8. So we'll do this first. So we can do the Elvish War Master and then pay for the draw. Artifact or enchantment. And we're gonna destroy the Mox Emerald. Okay. If he attacks, we'll block with a bunch of elf warriors. He's got the city's blessing. Okay. Scratch-Out Poacher is not gonna do anything at the moment. I can add a ton of mana, but I can't do anything with the mana. That's not exactly true. Just get rid of your guy. Forest. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Poacher. And we're gonna get what's his life total at? 60. What's the guy that can play? I can play creature spells. I can play creature spells from the top of your library. Boom, boom, boom. And then I can look at the top of my library. It's a land. So that sucks. But Elvish Mystic. Where is my Scattershot Poacher? And then we're gonna go Oracle Moldiah. Okay. And then Scratch Out Poacher. I can't play that from the top of my deck. Okay, and then I can pay 1 to reveal the top. All right. There's 16 mana. Get rid of that. Oh, I should have played Galadrim and just swung in for lethal. Okay, play the Forest. Play Gilt Leaf, reveal the Galadrim. Good. Triumph of the Orbs on top. Alright, so Scratchword Poacher. And we are gonna get not you, Dianus. And we're gonna Dianus allows us to untap the first time they've been tapped. Right? I'm gonna look at the top, Scratch Out Poacher again. So we are going to tap for 24, and then he'll untap. And then tap again for 48. So 48. So it's 2 cost to squad. So 48. This is a 24. So it's 24 activations minus 2. So it's 22 activations of this. So we're gonna go here, say other. 22. Yeah, there. And then yes, we will pay that extra 1 to draw a card. Wirewood Lodge. And then Alpha Strike. Let's see how big he went here. Negative. Negative 348. Oh, next game we're doing best out of 3 apparently. We got good place, so we'll keep Forest into our Llanowar Elves. My Llanowar Elves is better than your Elfish Mystic. Oh, boo. Okay. I guess I'll play Elvish Mystic. Okay. Convoke. So that's an 8/8. Trample. Okay, so I gotta kind of go off. In this next turn. 10. And that's just a 10/10. Okay, let's see. He doesn't have any elves anymore, so I think I do this. Okay, so I block there. I think I still block here. What? This alchemy? That's a problem. That is a problem. Vector enchantment. Yeah, actually, I destroy my own Elvish champion. It turns off the forest walk. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. Okay, so chump and chump. And then we need to do 4 toughness to you. Mm, they're attacking just to get the +1/+1 counters on them because I need these counters to block. You are attacking there. I think I just blocked here. Triumph of the Hordes. +1/+1 trample and infect. Um, does that work on you? I guess we'll find out. It does. Because you got 27 poison counters. Okay, okay. All right. We got a life. Got the green key. Gold shards. We got Galta. Got an exploration, which is great. All good rewards. Locked door at the north end. You need all 5 colored keys to open this gate. Oh. I have 1 key there. Also, I never grabbed this money. Money. Oh, come on. I barely clipped the stairs. Money. You see anything about Gulta? Yeah. Well, that's the green one done. And I think that's where we're going to cut this episode here. Oops. I guess I was kind of in the castle. Where am I? There we go. Oh, no, I don't want to fight any of you guys. Get away. That's where we're going to cut the episode here. Thank you for watching. Glad we're making some progress here. The green castle is done. Got to do the other 4 colors. Simple. And in the next episode, we're going to move on. Knowing now that there's like this buff that gave it, so you pretty much had to play a creature-based deck, means that we are going to have to mold some decks around what the dungeon needs. Because if we were 2 mana slower on creatures there, and we wouldn't have been able to beat any of those fights. So it's good to know, and we're gonna look at those and probably change some decks around just to make that work. But thank you, and I'll see you in the next episode.